Hi, today we're going to talk about the saxophone.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to touch on a couple points, putting it together, forming the embouchure, creating the sound. I teach you a few notes and then taking it apart. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by putting it together, and I'm going to explain as I do it what I'm doing. And when I'm done, I want you to do the same. So I want you to put it together by yourself and almost teach me how to put it together.
Okay.
Alright?
Oh, okay.
So, what I like to start with is I just start with the neck strap. See, there's a Rico on the front. You want to put that on the front, facing forward. It's the neck strap.
Alright.
Goes around your neck. And then, next, you want to grab the body of the saxophone. This is called the body. And when you pick it up, you want to grab it by the bell, which is this part right here. Expand, bell. And then you got the cap. You're going to slide it right off, put it back in the case. If you look on the back of the body, there's a little loop or hook. You will take your neck strap. You'll see that there's a little hook, right? Slide it through, and there you go. The next step is to grab the neck. This is the neck
step.
The neck. You're funny. The neck, okay? So you're going to want to make sure the neck screw is loosened.
Okay.
Obviously, this part goes in, it matches size-wise. When you do it, you want to be careful, because if you do it too fast, you mess it up, this can get bent, and it'll just mess up the instrument, so just be careful, make sure it slides right down, and it should go right down in there, alright? And when you line it up, you'll see that there's almost a little bar going down, you see that?
Uh-huh.
You want to line that up with that black part right there.
Okay.
And once you got that, you want to tighten the screw, alright?
Alright.
So it's tight. It won't move, it stays right there. The next step is, I'm just going to take this off real quick so it's out of the way. Put this down, that there. The next step is getting the reed on the mouthpiece. So, you'll see here, it comes with a cover on. You're just going to slide the cover off, put it back in your case. You know what this is called, the ligature. Slide it off for now, put it down. I'm going to use my reed real quick. Actually, while I'm doing this, do you mind taking out your reed and just start soaking it?
Mm-hmm. How do I?
So, let's see the part that's showing. Just slide it right
So
out.
just slide it right out. Okay.
Perfect. And then you can put that right there. So just put it in your mouth.
Like that.
Definitely like that. No, you don't have to put the whole thing in. Just enough, and just keep it in there. Just till it's pretty moist. So when I do it, there you see on the mouthpiece, there's a flat part,
Mm-hmm.
and if you look at your reed, there's also a flat part.
Mm.
So when you do it, the flat part also typically has a size, etc. That's another way to know, or it's just flat. So what I like to do, you place it there, and you'll see that it almost fits. It fits with the flat part. It fits the shape. What I like to do is, you want the top of the reed to be lined up with the top of the mouthpiece.
Mm.
I like to put my thumb right there, and just hold it. Then you'll take the ligature. So this is the ligature. You see this opening is bigger than that one.
Mm.
So the bigger part goes down first. Slide it down, and then you'll slide it down so you see the top part, not part of the reed, but this part right here, sticking up above it. You'll go like that. And sometimes when you do that, say it gets pushed out of the way, use your thumb to slide it around. Never just go from the top and try to push it down, because you might break your reed and then you have to buy a new one, etc. It's not. So, in one test I like to do, see. So then if you push down on the reed, you can see, it's better when it's wet, you'll be able to see it better. You'll see a black line, and you'll be able to see if it's sticking up too far anywhere or it's just out of place, and you'll adjust it from there. You'll then tighten the screws until they're tight, not too tight, but don't try to push them too far. So then you got this, and this is your mouthpiece reed and ligature. Okay. So you'll then grab the saxophone by the bell. So you don't want to, because if you grab these wrong, you bend them and it just creates more problems. So obviously the hook back in. You'll then twist on the mouthpiece like this onto the cork. Twist it. I like to twist it pretty far down, about there. And you want your mouthpiece to be flat. You don't want it turned. Obviously, you just want it just parallel to the ground. And then the final step is lining up, getting the neck strap adjusted. So if it's all the way down, you see I'm holding it up and like completely. The neck strap job is to hold it in place so you don't do as much work. Your hands creating less pressure and just stressed. So what I like to think is I tighten it to a point, and you should just rotate it up, and it should go straight out. So right now it's a little too tight. So then I'd loosen it a hair, and then rotate it up, and it should come straight out. You see how it's coming out? It's not like that, it's not like that. It's perfect. So now that's pretty much the whole step. So I'm going to take it apart real quick, and then I want you to demonstrate what I just did and explain it to me as if I had never put a saxophone together, so I can see if you really understand how to put it together. Alright, so I'm going to put it back in the case. So, real quick, please start telling me how to put the saxophone together.
Alright.
So how do you start?
So you're gonna have your neck strap.
Oh, you can take the re out of your mouth.
Oh.
Just put it back in there real quick.
Okay. So you're gonna have your neck strap, and you want to put it on so that the Rico is facing out from you.
Yep.
Put that on, and then you grab the saxophone by the bell, which is this thing, right? You're gonna slide out the plastic cap, throw it back in the case, put the hook through the loop so you can hold the saxophone.
You can tighten the neck strap a little bit right now.
Yeah.
So it's not as...
There you go. Got it. Alright. So, have it on the neck strap. Then you grab the neck. Make sure that the neck is, the hole is loose enough.
Yep.
And then you're going to fit this in slowly and line up the ridge with the black piece.
Yep.
Tighten the neck into place, but not too tight. And then you're gonna grab the mouthpiece. You're gonna take off the metal cover, silver metal cover, take it back in. You're going to loosen this, take off the ligature, and then I'm just gonna wipe it. And then you're going to place your reed. You place your reed on there, right?
What side do you put down?
You put the flat side. So this side right here. Right on here. And then you're gonna put it almost like right at the top, right there. Then you're going to grab the ligature, take the bigger side, and put that down.
Make sure the screw's facing towards you. Yep.
Yeah. And then put it like right there, and then just adjust the reed before you tighten it.
Yeah, maybe slide the ligature up a little bit.
Right there.
Yeah, that's good enough, I'd say.
Okay.
And so, do the test I like to do. If you push down, you might want to push it up slightly.
Up slightly.
Yes, just make sure you don't touch it. Do not touch it. That looks good. That's perfect. So now you tighten the screws.
No, I tighten the screws. Then
Looks good.
It looks a little crooked.
It doesn't have to be exact, but you want to get as close as possible.
All right.
It could affect your sound.
So now it's tightened. Now you twist it onto the mouthpiece. Onto the neck. Should go right up there.
Does it feel like you've rotated up? Does it feel like it's pulling your chin up or you're leaning down?
No.
Alright, then it looks like you're good to go. Alright, so, if you don't mind taking off the mouthpiece real quick.
No.
I'm just going to now teach you how to form the embouchure. So, there's two embouchures. Some people say in order to play low notes, you want your lower lip in,
Uh-huh.
almost like a clarinet embouchure. And some people, when you play high, think you should stick your lip out. But, so, you're going to want your top teeth touching the top of the mouthpiece, just like that.
Okay.
The reed resting on your lip,
Mm-hmm.
right here. It's almost like you're putting on chapstick. If you want to pretend to put on chapstick. Yeah, that's the option you want. You feel your corners are nice and tight.
Uh-huh.
Slide the mouthpiece in, bite down, but not bite down too hard. And now, with your tongue, tip of your tongue, you want to touch the very tip of the reed and blow. Go 2. Relax the top and bottom, but keep these tight. See how it's a much different sound? That's the sound you want.
All right.
So now you can slide that on. All right, now I'm going to teach you 3 notes. So the first note I'm going to teach you is a B. So with your, yes, that's the right way to hold it. You got it. Thumb, finger, 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 finger.
Oh, like this, right?
Yep, perfect.
So, oh, what about like this? Oh wait, like this?
Yep. Your thumb there. You don't want to be pressing this. Make sure you're not pushing it down. Make sure it's sitting there. You're good. Thumb there. All right. So first, you're gonna push down the first finger. Make sure. I think you're on the wrong. This one? Yes, that one. You keep sliding up. Perfect. And you see how you hit that high note first? That's because you were pushing too much pressure.
Okay.
So make sure corners tight, lips relaxed, and make sure you're not pushing that down. And play that note for me one more time. That sounds good. Make sure when your fingers are tending to slide up.
Okay.
Hold it there, yes.
Okay, right here.
Yes. So now play that note. Okay. Sounds good. The next note is you're going to put down your second finger. Yep. Sounds good. And now, the last note, so that's an A. The next note will be a G, which is your third finger. Okay.
Go ahead. What are those notes?
That would be an F, E, and a D.
What do I add this one?
That would be a C. But we don't need to get there yet. We're just going to focus on these first 3 notes. Please stop. Okay. If you see this,
Okay.
that's the B, A, G, the notes I just taught you. So if you want to play that for me real quick. Towards the end, you're starting to push down and squeeze. So, yeah. Double reeds, you would probably pressure from here as well. So we're all around. This, you just want the corners tight and this relaxed. All right. So I think that's a good start on notes for now. I think you can branch off on your own practice. I think you got a hang of it. You're sounding good. So now we're just gonna take it apart. Pretty much the same way you did putting it together, just reverse. So start with, take off the mouthpiece. Screw. The ligature. The reed. You put the reed back in. You can put that down. Now take the reed. You want to slide the big part down here. Slide it like that. And it should line up, and it just slides right in there. Perfect. All right? Next, you got mouthpiece. Throw the ligature back on. Yep.
And tighten it so it doesn't get lost. Right? And just like that. There. I'm just gonna go. Yeah. That thing. Loosen this.
Yep.
Get this baby out. Put that in there.
Perfect.
Stick the plastic cap on this. Unhook it. And then
Yep, by the bell.
put it back in the instrument. And then
you go.
Damn.
Now you know how to put it together, play some notes, and take it apart. So you got a good start.